Good morning on a gorgeous day 52. I don't know if you can see, but I got some tears in my eyes. I started walking on my own this morning, and I never really put music in. And I put some music in from a playlist that I had made specifically for walking, and Olivia Dean pops up. And for those of you who know, I mean, she is just an embodiment of, I don't know, for me, the UK and London right now. And so I got real homesick for a sec, and it was like kind of a joyous cry, because look at this. This is, I think, Rae Lake. We're about to go over Glen Pass. We're deciding whether or not to go through Rae Lakes or up again into the 60 Licks Basin. And ultimately we're going to camp at the bottom of Pinchot Pass, or maybe even do another beautiful golden hour going over it. But yeah, great sleep last night. Woke up, mosquitoes everywhere, so kind of hard. And then, God, just got overwhelmed with that kind of happy emotion, but like homesick. It's not a negative, it was just remembering all the beautiful things from home. So let that be the start of a good day. Hey, just mounting Glen Pass with that spectacular backdrop. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm very excited. So every time we come down one of these bad boy passes, we've obviously gone up a lot in elevation, then we come back down. And what I wanted to show you is, with that goes the plants. So yesterday we came over Forester Pass, or the day before, and these are the scented shooting stars, which you can see are all kind of nearly about to sprout. And as we go down elevation, they're just gonna be there fully. And they're so gorgeous, and I love seeing them. And the same goes for the western bog laurel. It's absolutely stunning. And the same absolutely goes for the purple mountain heath, which is reminiscent of our heather from Scotty. I just need to note, because the diary is not happening so much, but every time we come down the north side of one of these passes, the fragrance of all of the flowers I've just shown you is so intense and amazing. It's such a pleasure to be what I'm assuming is kind of the high Sierra spring, you know? All right, so we've got the Painted Lady and Rae Lakes. It's 12:45, and this is probably the most intense the mosquitoes have been. Right now, it seems like I've got a breeze that's allowing them not to be here, but I'm cooking breakfast, and it is pretty wild. Welcome to Rae Lakes. Just down the way, we've got Lake Arrowhead. I don't really think I need to say much more. But if I was to say something, it would be that valley over there. We're pretty much heading straight forward it and right. Now it'll take us to Pinchot Pass. Here we have the main drainage for a place called 60 Lakes Basin. Now, as we came over Glen Pass, we had the opportunity to branch off left as a trail that goes parallel to the PCT, because Skidoo had said it was absolutely spectacular. Unfortunately, we didn't have the time to go, because actually when you follow the trail to the end, you still have to bushwhack
down this drainage system, but at higher elevation. A beautiful, beautiful. So for all the stuff I've been saying about the High Sierra, it's 95% dry. We're just getting maybe that 5% that's not so dry. It's just coming down as a few drops right now. And Skidoo and I are discussing like what it is like in the Sierra when this happens. Does it come down quick and then it's like 2 minutes, or you know how?
In general, I think we're going to have warning.
Warning? What kind of warning?
Well, right now, these drops, I'm not so like, oh, we need shelter yet. But if this continues to get heavier over the next 15, 30 minutes, yeah, then I'm looking to do something.
So I thought this was so fascinating when we came out the top of this path. In fact, it stumped me because I saw all these trees here and like they all had a certain amount broken off. And I'm kind of new to like glacial environments or cold environments. And what Skidoo was saying is ultimately this is an avalanche zone. But the snow was already at a certain level when the avalanche came through, so it just snapped all of these branches like twigs. I mean, trees like twigs. But if you see here, to my left, this big bad boy survived without a problem. So yeah, avalanche zone, how awesome is that? I didn't know that. Come on, brother.
It wobbles.
It wobbles, man. You don't remember? Right there. How'd you like them apples?
Oh my God.
Howdy do, that's a 6 p.m. This, I think, is Wood Creek. We crossed down the suspension bridge, it was so great. I mean, it's just amazing how it's running down all that granite there, like there's no soil, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that maybe the mosquitoes are like, don't like this sandy, like gravel sand, granite, you know, but we will see. Also, we've got the Sierra junipers have like popped back out. Now in the back, all those orangey bark ones, maybe the Sierra junipers are gonna help us with the mosquitoes tonight. The Sierra juniper